Hey guys, welcome to another edition of talking about the first time investment property. When I help buyers buy their first property, I'm always thinking of what the next steps are. Just buying your first property is definitely an important piece of the process, but you need to be thinking down the road. And the reason I talk about that is we call them exit strategies. When we're thinking down the road, are we buying this first property for a long-term hold? Are we looking at a shorter-term hold? There's definitely a certain time within owning your first investment property, usually around like year 7 or 8. We need to kind of sit back and actually start looking at the hard numbers and see where the property's at, how it's performing, and if it's worth keeping that property or moving the equity that has been built up into that property into the next one. We call these exit strategies. And it's always very important when you're buying your first investment property to think of the exit strategies down the road. Now, the simple like exit strategies, if you're house hacking in the form of you're living in one of the units, the end term, your goal for that unit should be, once you move out of it, to rent that to increase your cash flow, right? There's also other options as far as if you need to refinance the property, say 5 years down the road, and look at removing your mortgage insurance on the property. Or is the 5 to 7 year goal to really force appreciation through raising the rents and improving the property, looking to do a large sell? And say if you bought a fourplex, you have enough capital to move that into a bigger property like a 6, 8, 10-plex. So always be thinking down the road in the future, what are my exit strategies? And it's best to have more than one. If you only have one exit strategy, you're not setting yourself up for success. So you got to be thinking about, what are my exit strategies down the road? Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.